Okay, if you're watching this, I assume that you've tried to do the correlation assignment on JASP and have had trouble getting JASP to cooperate. I've had that problem in the classroom computer and in the computer here in my office. I also tried my MacBook at home and came up with the same thing. Turns out it's an issue with the brand new 14.1 edition of JASP. And since it's a non-profit, it's just a bunch of guys sitting around coding in their spare time. It's going to take a little while to fix. So in lieu of using JASP, I was going to do this quick video to show you how to do the same assignment using Excel. And then if you'd like, we can take a look at another thing after this called Vassar Stats, which is an online platform. But Excel will actually calculate your correlation coefficient and plot your graph for you. So what I have here is the data from the cricket experiment, or the cricket study that I've already told you about in class. That is, the number of chirps per minute correlate pretty highly with the ground temperature, at least within a certain range. So the first thing I'm going to do is to draw the graph. So I'm just going to highlight my data, including the labels at the top. Insert. And then I'm going to select this icon right here. If you hover over it, it says Insert Scatter or Bubble Chart. So we want to scatter. And I'll just take that first one right there. Alright, so you see we have a scatter plot here. It includes all the way down to 0, which is fine. I think that most likely yours will have some space in there as well, depending on what Excel decides to do. First thing to do then is add the line. Hit this green plus sign. Go down and choose trend line. And the default there is linear, which is what we've been doing. So you just hit linear. And then go down to more options. I'm going to show you a little option here. Our line shows the range of sampling. Remember, the range of sampling says that we've only sampled between 15 and 20 chirps and between 70 and 90 degrees. Well, if you want to expand that line a little bit, you can do this forecasting forward and backward. And this, it takes a little trial and error. I want to go backwards here, meaning I want to draw the line back here. Maybe about 10 chirps. So I'm just going to try it and see what that looks like. That looks good. And then I think I'm going to go forward. I might go forward, what do you say, like 3 chirps or so. There we go. And that just helps us see what the trend would look like. Of course, we still know what the range of sampling is. The dots are actually darker and closer together, I think. But you can see from where the data points are, where the range of sampling is. So anyway, that is how you draw the graph and the line. I would also recommend at this time, just go ahead and find the line. If you do display equation on the chart down here, that'll do that in the format of y hat is equal to b times x plus a. Notice it doesn't say y hat, but that's what that is. That's y is equal to b times x plus a. And you can also put your r squared value up there if you want. If you want, you could just use your calculator and find out the square root of 0.83, and that'll be your r value for your study. All right. There are other things that you can mess with here if you want to look at them, but I don't think they're all that important. I think something that would be good to do is to try the correlation command. So you just find a blank spot over here and type in correlation. And you don't have to do that. That's just for me. And on this side of it right here, I'm going to put equal. And if you're not used to Excel, that just means we're going to do a formula now. Equal. Correl, that's the C-O-R-R-E-L, from correlation, parentheses, and then I select, without the label, I select the numbers there, comma, the numbers there, close parentheses, and I get my correlation of 0.911. So that gives us the correlation coefficient. The only thing it doesn't give us is the significance value. And in order to do that on Excel, you have to type in the formula for converting R to a T to do the t-test, and I don't want to do that. So if you wanted, you could use your R table that I distributed through Moodle and some people in class, and look up the critical value of R, and you could just do that comparison for this assignment. That's probably the easiest way to do it.